I'm still stuck in hell, forced to listen to the screams and lament of the other damned souls in this damn place, forced to drink nothing but Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Warm! It's even worse, it's warm and it still tastes like chemical shit. And I even offered it to a couple of people. Because a form of torture in hell is that people don't have anything to drink. Despite being all thirsty. And I'm like, hey, I have cans and cans of this shit. You want it? And they're like, oh, thank you. And then they see what it is and I'm like, oh no, I'm good. That thing I've heard tastes awful. And it does. Truly, this is a product of hell. Oh, Lucy. Why am I being tormented this way?
You are fucking kidding, right? The orgies, the depravity, the endless night of drinking booze. That time you destroyed the universe with your infinity gauntlet. The war you and I had over who got to rule hell. Just cause you were bored and drunk. How about that Taco Tuesday night you had with zombie huesitos? Pretty sure every single goddamn thing you two did that night is illegal in every country in the world, or the multiverse for that matter.
Oh yeah! I did do all that shit! Good times! Good times. Yeah, I don't regret none of that shit. Oh well. Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here once again for day, what is this, day 4? I think it's day 4 of Mayhem in Hell. Yes, indeed. The theme for Mayhem was actually going to be post-apocalyptic movies and the downfall of society. And I guess it still is, but with a religious twist because I'm in hell. So I guess, yeah. So, post-apocalyptic movies where people revert to their base natures and become even bigger assholes. Because you would think that during an apocalypse, it would bring out the best in mankind, like Gabriel said in Constantine. But no. For the most part, the apocalypse actually makes people even bigger jerkwads. So, what movie will we talk about this time around? Well, do I have a surprise for you? It's another religious post-apocalyptic movie. But this was actually a pre-post-apocalyptic movie. The Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. No, not that kind of Mark. The Mark. Like the Mark of the Beast. No, not that one either. It's the Mark. This movie is about a soldier. Oh, let me get I'm getting a little ahead of myself. In this possible future, which is actually looking very, very possible, the way things are going, the banks and the major money institutions have decided to do away with money. You don't need money no more. No. We're gonna give you this big fancy chip that's gonna get installed on you. And that way you can have your electronic banking, which is something I do remember they tried to do a couple of years ago. But, with hackers and what have you, they didn't go along with it. But the idea has still been circling about. So the banks and everyone's like, well, you want your money? You're gonna have to get the chip. If you want your money, you gotta get chipped. And this, soldier discovers that, well, surprise, surprise, the chip actually has the mark of the beast. 'Cause of course it would. If you're going to make people and brand them with the mark of the beast, an electronic chip that controls their money, hence greed, would be the way to do it. And this guy discovers it. He's trying to warn people like, it's made out of men. Soylent Green's made out of people. Oh wait, no, that's a different movie. No, the chip, it's gonna steal your time away. No, that's the one with Justin Timberlake. The chip, it's going to damn you somehow. And then, of course, no one believes him. It's like, look, you crazy madman, you probably have PTSD. We're not gonna believe you. Although there are some people that do believe him. And, of course, This is before the tribulation, the big rapture. And, if people get marked by the chip of the beast, well, then they won't be, raptured. Because they'll have the mark and they'll get stuck in Earth. Like in that second coming of Jesus Christ movie that we talked about before. So, yes. This is, The Mark. Not really that much to talk about. It's, just your typical, paranoia, conspiracy theory thing with a religious twist. Which, given today's climate, might actually be a cautionary tale. Because that's the kind of shit that would happen. People are trying to control. There are some places that won't even take money anymore. You have to buy a prepaid card or pay with your credit card. So, see the signs, people! See the signs! We're already possibly falling into this. Don't get chipped, even though you won't be able to buy food and you'll probably starve to death. So no, it's a no-win situation here, honestly. But the movie is, you kind of have to have a like for that kind of genre. It's not offensive. It's not badly made. Definitely I've seen way worse. Again, I've seen so much garbage that my pain threshold is kind of high, and I've developed Stockholm Syndrome with all these bad movies. I actually end up loving them. So, I am not your best, measuring of the bar when it comes to bad movies. But this is not the worst I've seen. It has Eric Roberts, the more talented one of the Roberts sisters. Sister and brother. I don't much care for Julia Roberts. I don't much care for her at all. But Eric Roberts, that man is cool. Especially in Best of the Best with his magnificent set of hair, which he later reused again in Dead or Alive. And he pops up in everything. He pops up in stuff like this. He pops up on TV shows. He pops up in all sorts of garbage movies. But also pops up in high-budget movies like The Dark Knight. So yeah, he's a very prolific, it's the heat. It's messing up my vocabulary. He's a very prolific actor, and he pops up in this. Cause of course he would. Eric Roberts pops up in most everything. Him and Nicolas Cage seem to pop up in everything. But, yes, I still recommend it if you are curious about one of these type of movies that's not badly made. Yes, The Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. No, that's another Mark. Yes, definitely, I would, recommend it. It's not the worst thing that you could watch if you're in the mood for a religious, conspiracy theory, pre-rapture kind of movie. I'm hoping I can get out of hell pretty quick, because this is getting on my nerves. I want to get back to talking about movies that I want to talk about, and I kind of miss Zombie Wasitos, despite the fact that she stabbed me to death. I kind of miss her whimsical British accent voice, and yeah, well, we'll see if I can get back. And don't question how I'm able to participate on other people's streams on YouTube, despite being in hell. It's YouTube logic. Yes, so don't question it. It's just YouTube magic. Pew, pew, pew. Yes, indeed. And, yes, so I will see you. Hopefully I'll see you with something more interesting. But again, Lucy holds a grudge, and he'll probably have me reviewing some really bad movie. But I hope to see you again. And, send help! Send help! Contact a wizard, or get me a Phoenix Down or something to get out of this place, because it's getting on my nerves. But until I see you all again next time, I wish you way cooler weather than I'm going through, and like always, a good evening.